All right, switching gears now. Rod joining us with a look at our weather.
You know what this week is? It's the final week of meteorological winter.
Okay, so
March
things are
1
going to change.
is Sunday,
Okay.
and that's meteorological spring. I did some Outlook work over the weekend. It looks to me like March is going to be kind of right down Main Street, which means it's not going to be really warm and not going to be really crazy cold or anything. It's just going to be kind of what we normally would expect. And that will bring us some more mountain snow, so that's good news, and that's where I begin. Here's the Cascade Pass camera at Government Camp. This was snow covered earlier this morning, but temperatures, as expected, have risen, 34 degrees up there, so that's now mainly wet. Here's Santiam Pass, even warmer. The warmth is coming up from the south, and Santiam is at 39 right now. And Willamette Pass, 39 degrees, a little bit higher up, over 5,000 feet in elevation, and again, that is wet. So, you know, don't assume you're going to have wet roads if you're going to be leaving later today to go up into the Cascades, but right now, that's the way it looks. Part of the big story, and this is what the second week of kind of pounding our chest in celebration of bases that are now growing. So 68 inches of timberline is decent. Meadows 65. Ski bowl is still hurting a little bit. Only 21 on the ground. Bachelor is 43. These are the last 24-hour reports. Timberline 11, Meadows 11. If you go back to Saturday, the amounts are over a foot to as much as about 20 inches of new snow reported. The story outside of the mountains, of course, is the rain. There's the Astoria column camera up in Clatsop County. And by the way, because we always get emails on this, so our agreement with the Park Service, as I understand it, is to call this the Astoria column for our purposes. I know it's the John Astor column. I get it. Okay, our temperature outside right now is 45 degrees up there in Clatsop County. Here's the Oregon Veterans Home camera out in the Dalles. And it's a gray day, and the rain has been pushing all the way through the gorge, including Wasco County, and headed out toward Pendleton. And at 46, pretty similar day to the one we're seeing here in Portland. Here is downtown, looking at the Tilcomb Crossing and the south waterfront on your left from the Portland Spirit Landing. Just a cloudy, gray day with the raindrops falling. Not much wind. I mean, we have winds to about 15 miles per hour. The setup continues to be what is now broken into two upper-level lows offshore. And there's a jet stream around this bottom low that's sending this plume of moisture right up into us. The deal, though, is this is originally from an origin that came out of the Gulf of Alaska. So it is not really a warm tropical flow. And because of that, it's holding our rain amounts a little bit in check. We're not seeing the high snow levels in the Cascades, and we're not seeing enough snow melt or rain runoff to produce flooding concerns. So that's good news. What we basically have is a somewhat cool day out there with steady rain that will not break up until we get into the overnight hours. These temperatures not really expected to warm this afternoon, but to hold steady. 43 in Beaverton, 45 in Portland, 40 in Happy Valley. So that's considered cool, of course. 46 in Salem. Futurecast just shows the steady moisture at 5 p.m. this afternoon. And as we get into tomorrow morning, now we've got some breaks in the action. So today, with the 4-day rain event, Saturday, Sunday, today, and tomorrow, today is the wettest of the bunch. Afternoon temperatures, we just talked about, holding fairly steady. It's warmer out east because you folks aren't getting the moisture, steady moisture that we're getting here on the west side. Here's our 7-day by Wednesday, just a few scattered showers. Thursday's dry until late day, a little system Friday. And this rain might hold to our north, but I'm watching it. And right now, the weekend, I like doing this. Looks sunny. That's not bad for the old man, huh?
I think we cut you off a little
yeah,
there.
it's okay.
Rod did catch it, if you were wondering.
I tossed it and I caught it, which is pretty athletic for me.
Very athletic. You were inspired by the Olympics, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Okay, Rod, thank you.